Hi there, and welcome back. This is the Quarterback Newsletter Review. My name is Trevor Gargano, your digital quarterback, and this is the version I go through for video. Just in case, stick with me. I'll be telling you a bit more about some of the actual actionable steps you could take starting today that wouldn't cost you much, if not anything, to be able to start doing this kind of process. As a financial advisor, long-term trust is that's what you're trying to sell at the end of the day. That's what you need from somebody who's going to trust you with their money and their money behavior. Because at the end of the day, that's something that you're going to sign up to be managing. And how can someone have you tell them what to do with their behaviors if they don't have a massive amount of trust for you? So you need to nurture these relationships with these clients, whether they be existing or prospects. You need to nurture them so they know exactly who you are, what you stand for, so that that level of trust does not go away, or it's built with a very strong foundation. Starting this newsletter, there's a couple of core pieces as to why the nurturing matters. The main goal of when you're putting out this consistent amount of value through email marketing is you're educating without pressure. Some people may find it very challenging to send so many emails, like bothering people, but at the end of the day, you're really not. It's a great opportunity for somebody on their own time to be able to check in on what you're sending them. It keeps you top of mind for all decision making and ensures you that your information is ready to go, and again, keeps you top of mind. Lastly, building credibility, the repetition of your insights. You want someone to always make sure they're thinking about you. And so this is the number one piece that we need to think about when it comes to why email nurturing matters. Moving on down, we have my tip, which is the segment based on lifestyle. And this comes down to, again, a process of having a better relationship with your CRM system, something like HubSpot, to be able to map out the life cycle of a client, of a prospect, of when they have engaged with you, so you can start understanding why they're engaging with you, so you can start a drip campaign. Scrolling down here, I'm gonna make myself a little bit smaller. What we want is we want to be able to understand when somebody has engaged with us, trigger an event, and start an automated process so that we in our sleep can start nurturing new leads and finding the right client. Because again, the whole point of this is not we want a million leads to 90% of them are bad, or let's say 99% of them are bad. We would almost all our leads to be great leads, or nobody wants to waste our time. So it's important to make sure that your leads are quality leads. Not anybody would complain if they're getting a million leads though. So that's a bad example, but you don't know what a drip campaign is. So basically that's a series, and I'm going to scroll back up to series of automated emails that are going in based on a trigger. So based on what somebody clicked, you're going to go into a series of information that's going to entice them, give them free value, just some learning material. It is more salesy and just trying to get them to book a call with you. But either way, it's going to trigger them to get into a sequence that is going to allow them to be pushed a little bit more to see if that they make the right fit. And we want people either in the cycle or out, right? We want the right people coming in, or we don't need their time. It just might not be the right fit. So last part here, optimizing for tone and human connection. It's really important. I see a lot of people with AI. AI is amazing, but video, any kind of way to make it more personal is going to be the way to go. Algorithms are going to continually push video because that's the only way you something's truly you. So that comes down to the next process. What is your frequency? How many times do you post? And if you ask the guys who are the top dogs in this space, they're going to tell you the more you post, the more likely you are to have more people reaching out to you, more leads coming in. What I recommend is find a way to get to a moderate frequency. You need to put together a couple of different concepts, but a moderate frequency is a fantastic place to be to start. And then you can always have more. Now, you just don't want to go less. I don't necessarily like low frequency, but that's because things are never bothering people as much as you'd want to believe. Especially when it comes to email marketing, it's challenging to actually make somebody feel annoyed from an email. Some disagree with me, but I don't often unsubscribe from any emails. And I typically, when it's more personal of an email, I will want to support that person. So if you've stuck with me this far, then there's one piece of tip that I give to you here, and that's where do you start? If you don't have a CRM system, you're using a third-party marketing team, who knows what you're using, but you don't have a relationship with that. It's very inexpensive to get started, and it's very easy. All you have to do is start a HubSpot. It's $20 a month to have a HubSpot account. You get a lot from it, even if it's manual. You get a lot from it. Now, all you have to do is take that Excel file, export it as a CSV file, and you'll import that onto HubSpot. Once that's imported in there, you can have all those contacts there, and you can begin to at least start taking some steps towards categorizing these different leads or these different lifestyle cycles of either clients or prospects. And that's the first step that you're going to want to take. Now, if you want to take it the step further where you want to take any automation, you can connect with me or HubSpot to be able to get something like their sales pro seats, where you can start getting sequences, workflows, things that you can start adding into your website, newsletters, all that will start triggers. So then you can start really catering to those people and having these systems work on your own. Thank you so much for listening to the end here. I'll catch you next time. Again, my name is Trevor, digital quarterback, and thank you so much.